it's Ria here, and today I have with me Shayna. I brought Shayna today to tell you all about the Sacred Waters Retreat in Costa Rica this March. Now, I've hinted at it a little bit in my community tab, but I wanted to wait to really talk about it until I could bring her on camera to tell us all about it. So what is this retreat?
So Sacred Waters Retreat started from my best friend, who's already a retreat organizer, and my burnout. So that came together because I was like, I love to travel, but I need more. I need more than going to a resort, paying money for tips to drink some like super big
Margarita.
Yeah,
right.
like those colorful things.
Right.
In order to get myself in alignment, always seek spirit and rituals and community, like really intimate community that really is there to do the exact same thing. So we started Sacred Waters Retreats. She's an herbalist. I'm a hairdresser, a natural hairstylist. So we knew that it would work.
Okay.
And so we found a location through Costa Rica's Hidden Gardens, which is an herbal space. How do I describe it? It's a women-owned space. It's an octagon-shaped house. Everybody has their own balcony, and when you look out of the balcony, you're in the rainforest essentially.
Wow.
And so it's all of these, you can hear sounds from different animals and different things like that, but because the woman is an herbalist, she's planted herbs, so you never get mosquitoes. Like, it's like the best of both worlds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
and it's
so
walking
smart.
distance. Yeah, and it's walking distance to the beach. So you're not beachfront, but as soon as you leave the house, within 3-minute walk, you're on the beach, and then 3 minutes more and you're on a black sand beach.
Wow.
So it's just a perfect place for privacy. It's the perfect place to reconnect with nature, and it's perfect when you just want alone time as well, like away from the group. You can go to your own balcony and just zone out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say rituals, is that like just journaling or?
No, it's much deeper than that.
Okay.
So in past retreats, we've done a sweat lodge ceremony. Sweat lodge is indigenous to the Americas, period. And what that means is you are in a little tiny built cave, let's say. And you crawl in, and there are hot rocks. So think of a sauna, like it's already just a naturally made sauna. And when you go in there, we're doing a ritual for you to connect with your spirit, for you to release the toxins in your body, and for you to reconnect with to shake off all the toxins that are mental and spiritual within you. So that's one of the rituals that we do. Another ritual that we do is called a Lakota pipe ceremony. Okay. So this is from a trained shaman who is also a woman, and she comes and she puts tobaccos and herbs into the pipe. And I won't tell you the whole ritual, but basically your prayers are believed to go up into the spirit realm and help to transform your everyday life from that point on. Yeah.
So when we walk away from this, is it like something that just wears off after a few days, or?
Well, I'll have to bring other participants on for that to tell you what happened to them. But after the retreat, normally what happens is women are on a path where they're feeling extremely exhausted from their family life and their work life. And as soon as they leave, they spend the rest of the year reconciling their purpose and really, really doing their real work. So I have one participant who works for a huge, I don't know if you want to call it a healthcare system, let's just say that. She works for a huge healthcare system for years. She has a PhD from Harvard, and now she's on the track to be an entrepreneur in a completely different field. Wow. So we're in constant dialogue every single week about how she's going to make this dream come true for herself, for her children, and for her husband. And also how to get her husband in alignment with that as well, because he saw the change in her, and now he's ready to make his change as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get it together, husband.
Yeah. And he's on board. At first, he was not all that excited, right? Mainly because he thought she went on vacation.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, you left me here with the kids, you went on vacation, we didn't get to go? And then she comes back, and the light of his wife that he first married is back, and he's like, okay, what we doing? And he got on board. And now that she didn't let her glow go, he is now like, okay, what do I need to do to get that glow? So he is doing, so he's like, okay, I'm gonna start going to sound baths. I'm gonna start getting myself together. He's a huge gym buff, so he knows how to get himself in the zone,
right?
You know, but now he's like, I needed to like catapult me into this new life that I really need to live to be in alignment with his wife. He's totally, I guess, re-energized by what she was able to bring back, and now he's not mad no more. She's already signed up for next year. He's like, let's go, bro.
He's not mad no more. You'll get over it.
Yeah, he's like, let's do it, because this is making my life 10 times better.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this retreat is coming up fairly quick, and it is in March, but it's extremely affordable, I think. The deposit is $300,
and that holds your space. It is, of course, deducted from your total price. But also, let me say that this includes dang near everything. So any of the classes that you take, any of the rituals that you do, your food, you know what I mean, all those things are included in the price. So you can even break it down day by day if you want to. Just say, okay, for food and lodging, I'm just spending this amount.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's a good way to look at it. It's really affordable.
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
I'll say, even with the payment plans, a lot of times you see payment plans and it's like X amount every month, but you actually, these payment plans, you just pay what you can as you go, which is really helpful. Like,
we really searched for that system.
That made it real possible. So if you want to come hang out with some kind of wonderful, or Shayna, or all of us, or Brown Girl Connect, all of it, like, come. It's gonna be, I'm so excited.
It's gonna be amazing. It's amazing every year. I'm probably the quietest out of everybody. Yeah, because it's so moving. Like, there's a lot of things there's nothing to say. You just have to watch people go through their transformation, and when you know that it's time for you to, you know, come in and say something or help them or whatever, then you can. But most of the time I'm super quiet during that retreat, because you're seeing so many dynamic shifts happen to the person who's like chatty Cathy at first, and then you see her all of a sudden she's in a corner like for hours, like unpacking all of her stuff, because you have space and time to not only do that, but you also have an amazing environment of true souls. Like, these are people, everybody that comes to our retreats, even the bigger ones that are like 100, 200 people, the women are like, if you ain't never had no friend, you about to leave with a bestie. That type of like soul spirit connection, because they're so real, you know what I mean? They're so ready to do what it is that they are meant to do. There's no fake and snaking. Everybody's polite and sweet, of course, but it's really a connection of spirits, and people come from all over the country, but they still have that same interconnection, you know, the same kind of stability, I would say. You know, so that's what I love about it too, is that I know that people journey alone, and this is one of the places where people can really connect. Like, women can really connect with people who are interested in all of the things that they're interested in, and not just the surface things of what you do. You know what I'm saying? How much are you making? Is your husband cute? Is he treating you right? What
HBCU did you go to? That's
it's always,
that's the Atlanta thing.
It is. It really is. And I think that's a lot everywhere, because everybody they're looking for ways to connect, but you don't really know how. And especially if you are a spiritual woman, even slightly, and you think, well, I wonder what rosemary could do for my body. Who you gonna call and ask? Google. Like, you don't normally have a friend that you can say, you know, my daughter is going through X, Y, and Z, mentally, spiritually, or physically. Okay, I'm gonna call my friend such and such who can help me get through this with her. Or even call your daughter on her own and be like, girl,
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Okay, well, what herbs we need to take to get you to calm down and concentrate in school, you know, or your cycle is going to be coming in such and such amount of days. What do you do to prepare yourself for that? Like, it's super duper rare for women who are holistic to be able to have just somebody they can call and not have to pay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's huge. So I'm gonna need you to like gather up all your PTO and some sick days.
Yes.
And some extra FMLA.
Yes. Yes.
And I mean, I feel like it's worth it.
It is.
I mean, I haven't gone. This is my first time going, but Shayna is a gem that has fallen into my life, and so I just want to share it all. You know how I am, so come connect.
Please.
Yes, and you can find out more at sacredwatersretreat.com, or you can go to Shayna's website, which is shaynanunley.com, and we'll put it up somewhere so you can see how to spell that.
Oh, only 10 people can go.
Oh yeah, only 10 people can go, and we already have a handful of spots taken up, so get on it. I mean, you know, this is your Christmas, birthday, New Year's gifts all in one to yourself.
Yep.
And they can follow you on Instagram.
Connect with Shayna.
Connect with Shayna. And you know, I am Brown Girl Connect. She is linked on all of my things on Instagram as well. So
I feel fancy and famous.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye. I don't think anybody thinks about how do you own a gym, because they think like LA Fitness.
That's what I was saying, Planet Fitness and LA Fitness and all these other,
They think of
But Snap Fitness is individually owned, but nobody cares. Like, nobody cares that Subway is individually owned. You know what I mean? It's always, who's the group?
Okay. I don't want to take up the whole camera because this is about you.
Well,
there you go.
all right.
All right.
Are we looking in there together, or are we looking at each other?
We could look at each other, or like
both?
you could talk to them.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll just go.
Are we already recording?
It is recording.
Okay.
Hello.
All right.
Okay,
you gotta put that part in there.